A man
so that makes it okay.
A man has no emotions tied to his penis. So when he lays with a woman and you say, well, you've been sleeping with her for years, he don't even like her. But when a woman lay with a man, it's something about him she has to like. That's what hurt a man even more. A man is saying, man, I'm sleeping with this woman. I don't even know her. I sleep with somebody I don't know. I don't even like. None invested. But for you to lay down with this guy, you have to have something invested in it. That's what hurts more.
The fact that you say that is even worse because it then means that I have absolutely nothing. Like,
well, you have to understand a man. When a man,
if you could just stick it in a gas tank,
that devaluates your woman as a woman.
This what a woman have to understand. What a man does with his penis has nothing to do with his emotions and his value.
Thank you.
Which sucks. Which most men don't really even show emotion.
Then y'all should never have anything to do with a man, is what I'm telling you. Because a woman, everything that a woman does. So if you ask a woman, what do you think about this? She's gonna answer with her feelings. She's gonna say, well, I feel like. If you ask a man, well, how do you feel? He's gonna say what he thinks because he's not emotionally in tune with his feelings.
Yeah.
By nature, we're hunters, right? So we have to be analytical. A hunter can't be in tune with his feelings because he wouldn't hunt out of fear. When it's dark outside, when the world had no lights, then he wouldn't provide food for his family because he would be afraid. So there's something in us that supersedes our feelings because we're analytics. A woman is more emotional because she has to nurture. She has to give life. She has to breathe life. And so when a man knows when my woman sleep with this man, she's way more invested into this man than I am when I sleep with a woman. A man will sleep with something he hates. A woman won't. So it's much more impactful when a woman lay down with a man because that's her heart. Her heart is between her legs. A man's not. So women think that our feelings are tied to our penis, and a man has no emotions when it comes to sex.
Don Marco.
None whatsoever.
So is his presence what gives the woman like the heart? I'm trying to understand, where does the heart come from?
Where is the heart located?
In a man, like, because there's no emotion, so where is the heart?
Listen.
We're talking about
the way to a man's heart is through his belly.
Yeah, that is a good saying. Yeah,
you're saying a woman didn't feed you enough, and you go and stick your penis in whatever was moving.
Obviously,
it's like you didn't feed me enough.
Listen. Talk to your grandmothers.
Yeah.
Talk to your grandmothers and your great grandmothers, and I promise you, they will tell you a way to a man's heart is through his belly. A man that has a woman that'll feed him supersedes a woman that'll fuck him.
Shout out to Mo.
Oh my gosh,
that's powerful, man.
The average today's women think that they can win us with their pussy.
No, I mean like for a man
they
to show the love, not how the woman gets the man.
Watching a woman give birth to your child will change how you treat her. A woman forgiveness, a woman forgiving you when she catch you lying will cause you to stop lying to her. A woman who expresses her hurt without anger will cause you to stop hurting her.
I guess it depends on the man.
Nah, it surely does.
Yeah,
because some men have no heart at all.
I want to comment on that.
All men have heart. When they meet the right woman, they'll stop doing whatever they was doing before they met that woman to keep this woman.
Facts.
When they meet the right woman, they'll jump through whatever hoops that they have to jump through, even if it means denying themselves for this woman. But how do you know?
Actions.
I was just about to say actions.
Most women don't understand it. Like, for the right woman that's for him, he will cut off, like you said earlier, a bunch of other girls. He'll say, you know what? All right, I'm gonna make a choice because she's worth it. However, if you're not worth that value to him, he's gonna play the field. Like, he's gonna follow you and you because you're not worth the value. So he's saying in a nutshell, if you're a woman of value to that man, he'll put in the work for you by actions.
Think about, and I hate to bring this up, but I have to. Think about how great we say Dr. King is. Dr. Martin Luther King was a whoremonger, slept with many a women, and his wife knew it.
I did not know that.
Everybody knows that.
I did not want that perception.
Everybody
Oh my
knows
God.
that. But most women will say because he cheat, he's not a great man. Most women think because you've cheated on women that you're not a good man. Good men cheat. It's hard for a woman to believe that. Good men cheat because all men cheat. All men will cheat, except for the right woman.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want to hurt her. So the hurt that he see that he causes her will stop him from cheating because he don't want to cause her that hurt. So it has nothing to do with a man feeling some type of way more or less than it does a woman. It's in his nature. It's in his nature to not be with one woman, except when he meet this one woman, he decides to go against his nature and deny himself so he don't hurt this woman. And what pushes a man to that point? The actions of the woman. The actions of the woman. Or make a nigga stop lying, or make a nigga stop cheating. And that comes from her love. Her love will truly conquer him. And that's what every man eventually ends up getting to at some point in his life, where at least one woman's love conquers him, where he tries to become a better man for this one woman. So you have to decide if you that woman.
So, ladies, let me ask you a question.
Perfect.
Are you evil for wanting a guy that's taller than you, has more money than you, has more status than you?
Absolutely not.
No, right? No? What? Okay. And the reason, because here's the thing. The problem is that, because he said a dude will stick his dick in a gas tank, and you were like, well, that doesn't make it right. And you were saying it's not right either. I think what women don't understand is that sexuality and what we want is not moral or immoral, it's amoral. And what I mean by that is you're attracted to what you're attracted to, and it is what it is. No one is demonizing you guys for wanting a guy that's taller than you, makes more money than you, more status than you. Like, I'm not going to say and be like, that doesn't make it right. No, it's just the reality of life. So just like you want a guy that's tall and has money and has status and charming and charismatic, men want to have sex with more than one girl. The reality is you will never sexually satisfy your guy by yourself, ever. They're always going to want other women. That's just how it goes. Men typically are only as faithful as their options. But I like how you guys immediately made male sexuality about morality. But when I brought it up with what women want, y'all were like, no, it's okay. So why is it okay for you guys to want a guy that's tall and has money and successful, but it's not okay for us to want many bitches? That's the difference. What men want, what men want is always what men want is always demonized. What women want is never demonized. It's actually encouraged. Get the best man that you can. He a bum. He do better. Blah blah blah. We tell women they deserve everything, but when I tell a man, no, go out there and fuck as many girls as you want and have a main chick, whoa, that's male sexuality. It's amoral.
One of the first things I noticed when girls meet guys, they don't ask, who is he? Who is he? They say, well, what do we do? What kind of car does he drive?
Right.
Where do he live?
Facts.
They don't ask, well, who is he as a person?
Most
is he
women.
honest?
Most women. I'm not gonna lie, most women, but
Yeah,
not all women.
Well, you're right.
Okay, well,
I never said all.
If most operate that way, wouldn't it be best to base your strategy when it comes to dealing with women on most?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so who
okay.
cares about the minority?
Oh, okay. So
The
then
world-
that
the world-
should,
if you want a quality woman.
then that's the problem.
What's the problem?
The way that everyone is thinking.
Who just said that if you want a quality woman? That was a
Me.
good response. Say, go elaborate.
You should really focus on the minority if you want a quality woman.
Thank you.
That's a good response.
Okay, but okay, I get that. That's great. A focus on the minority. The problem is that most women are not wife material. Most girls don't deserve a long-term relationship. Most girls are not worthy of any type of long-term commitment. So who do I gotta? If I'm gonna formulate a strategy to deal with modern-day women, am I gonna tailor my strategy for the majority so I know what I'm doing, or am I going to tailor for the minority?
Well, you see, the problem is
Don't
that
tailor
you're
for
putting
anyone.
yourself into a category of where you want to be. And
What?
so
Yeah,
when
if
you
you're-
don't give patience and you don't seek the right
Mhm.
things and you'd rather get pussy, then that's what you're going to
That's
stay
what-
in.
yeah.
Because
Okay,
that's
this
how
is
it
this is female privilege
Oh, wow.
speaking right now. Privilege is invisible to those that have it. The reason why you can say something so nonsensical is because men approach you. You don't approach women. Sorry, you don't approach women as a man.
Hi, Birch man.
No, okay, anyway. How many times
Yeah,
have-
no,
She
yeah,
lied.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, for real.
the reality is,
I
okay.
will approach a man